Welcome back to the show, still here on Trending, and now to tech.
Eris, powering your digital world.
So, the growing dependence on software coupled with increased exposure and usage of the internet emphasizes that software reliability is becoming increasingly critical to users. Are you lost? Well, we'll explain in just a moment. Software developers are expected to rise to the challenge and deliver applications which are both safe and secure. And for this reason, Checkmarx was founded in 2006 with the vision of providing comprehensive solutions for automated security code review. Their business development manager, Alon, joins us now in the studio. Shahar, thanks so much for being here.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So give me your elevator pitch.
So Checkmarx was founded 10 years ago, 2 people, and today we have 350 employees. We work in 70 different countries in all different industries, the financial, governmental, gaming, the car, the smart car industry, and basically anywhere there are developers, you will find or you'll need Checkmarx.
Okay, how does Checkmarx work?
Checkmarx is like a flashlight for developers. We're talking about huge numbers of lines of code that developers are developing. It could even be 100 million lines of code. And Checkmarx...
Okay, so give me an example that will maybe relate to users, because this is B2B.
Exactly.
So where would this come? Where would this come into play with users? Which devices do I have will be affected by Checkmarx?
So even your mobile phone, your cameras at home, your smart car, your the satellites in this world are all managed by technology, and developers created code and developed applications to manage all of these technologies together. Checkmarx basically scans the code, locates the vulnerabilities, and tells the developer, you have a problem in this line or in that line, saving organization huge amounts of money, because the organization does not need to check the whole code, but only in the indicated places and many other features.
Sure, and it could also be very significant as far as cybersecurity, as far as both intelligence and defense.
Actually, we are in the defense world, but it's all used during the development stage, meaning it's a part of the day-to-day life of the developers. They type their code and they see what they're doing and they're fixing it.
So what are developers saying about you? I mean, you've made their life much easier.
To be honest, we have competition in the world, and HP has a similar product, which is a great product, but we are much better. We are easy to use, we are more accurate, we are covering a range of development languages. And basically, when we go head-in-head with them, we are very competitive, and that's why we are surviving and building and expanding. In the last 10 years.
Best of luck and congratulations so far. Alon, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Now we have some unfortunate news for Snapchat, or as many are saying today, a slap for Snap. $6 billion wiped off its value. Shares in Snapchat's parent company, Snap Inc., have plummeted in value by almost a quarter. The drop comes after the first earnings report since the company went public showed a slowdown in user growth and in revenue.
Eris, powering your digital world.
Now, the Holy Land has become a tourist magnet. If you haven't heard, droves of tourists from around the globe came to Israel in April, breaking a record. Let's check it out.
An all-time high for incoming tourists to Israel for April 2017. 349,000 visitors last month, a 38% increase over April 2016. But that's not the real record to beat.
We hope that Israel can surpass the record number of 3.54 million tourists to Israel in 2013.
Israelis have a good reason to be excited for the record tourist numbers. This year's tourists have brought 6 billion shekels, that's nearly $1.7 billion with them. Soaking up the sun, visiting famous sites, and learning about culture, history, and religion in the process, nearly 1.1 million tourists visited from January to April of this year.
I enjoy the good vibes of the city. I'm able to relax, forget the stress of Paris, and I don't even worry about the conflicts in the region.
Accommodation options have multiplied as well. There are more hostels, which are a cheaper option than hotels. The popularity of Israel as a travel destination, coupled with the Open Skies Agreement several years ago, has encouraged more airlines to create more direct, cheap flights. And further enticement, even the price of sunscreen in Israel has gone down.
And here's another report that might surprise you from Turkey. Let's take a look.
With terror attacks in 2016, tourism in the city has taken a hit. But the sight of headbands and heads half full of hair gives a hint of an industry that's helping Istanbul's tourism, hair therapy. Although patients come from all over the world, many are from the Middle East and the Gulf.
I decided to do the operation because I lost my hair all of a sudden. I started to get thin, so I decided to take the plunge and get implants.
Istanbul is home to 300 hair transplant clinics. And it's the low price and the quality of the operation that is the reason for this booming industry. The procedure is simple. Hair follicles are carefully removed and then placed wherever patients would like.
Price is very, very attractive. But however, the second most critical element is the quality of this treatment. Turkey is very, very advanced in cosmetic surgeries and hair transplantation. So the patients are buying a very high quality treatment at a quarter of the normal cost.
In Istanbul, the medical tourism industry as a whole is very healthy.
When we look at medical tourism figures from 2016, we see an increase of 5%. This signifies while tourism is in decline and foreigners come in smaller numbers, our sector continues to grow.
60,000 foreign patients had hair implants in Turkey last year. So if you're thinning on top and need a hair transplant, this area seems like the place to do it.
And coming up next, Michael Harpaz joins us in the studio to bring us the hottest headlines from the music world. But first, the news.